I would go quickly to the evidence of again Benson, who in his affidavit shows that there was not only one foreigner involved, there was several of them, and the ones I had mentioned earlier, and throughout the process of counting, several of them were involved as super administrators. Super administrators is the power to even create and join servers to the system, change, alter documents, delete documents. This is at page 2 of paragraph 9 of the affidavit sworn on 28th August 2022, where the super administrator, in this case, the one J.C.A. Murgo, who occasionally uses a different name, is able to create user accounts, install applications, change user roles, assign resources, read documents, write documents, modify or edit documents, and delete documents. I honorably suggest that it shows that this election was controlled from everywhere except IEBC. And I have read the affidavit of Mr. Chebukati. He suggests that the Venezuelans felt harassed after their arrest and left the country, but I respectfully submit that they remained fully connected to the IEBC servers. I have said page 3, paragraph 8 shows the unauthorized users accessing the system, a total of 6 of them being, I found the page, is C. Silva, Josio, Vito, JCA, Murgo, Ogudino, and J. Lugo. I conclude by saying, what is the response of all these very serious allegations? I say that we get it from the affidavits of the 4 commissioners who have differed with the chairman. They have stated categorically that that whole system was created by was controlled by one person, the third respondent. They were kept in the dark. Mr. Nyangaya, who was in charge of ICT, was also shocked that foreigners were controlling the system and had access during and after the election. And I point out that Mr. Chebukati did not offer this to the court in his replying affidavit, and it only was offered through his subordinates when the evidence was availed. I conclude by submitting that what we have before the court is clearly a corrupted, and I'm not talking about a person, I'm talking about the verb, a corrupted and compromised RTS system which does not meet the demands of the Constitution and the Act. And it is only a matter, that will be determined after scrutiny whether something can be retrieved from the system, which includes, and we focus on the results that were first uploaded onto the KIMS kits. Perhaps that's where we will find some truth. But whatever got to Bomas of Kenya was totally corrupted, I submit, by corrupt IEBC officials. I lastly point out that you will find in the affidavit of Mr. Benson Wasonga, Smartmatic, by some strange coincidence, is reportedly mired in several controversies in the management of elections technology around the world, including Venezuela and the Philippines. So perhaps that makes them unqualified to most of us, but makes them eminently qualified for the fraudulent objectives of the first and second respondents. Thank you.